Her movement was the only thing that's good, which is like, if you have like that like football like manager like character, when it's like 99 like skill or something, or like dribbling and like intelligence 17, you know, it's like like he's a mouth breather but he's like super good with the ball. It's like, it makes no sense, you know. Like, I can't have this decision making in high elo but be that fucking smooth with the movement. You'd be like really high elo, then you wouldn't be like master in auto attacks in between movements. Oh, that dodge on the Graves Q was kind of nutty. Oh! Did you see that shit? See, this is why Velkoz's ability counting as 2 is so fucking good. Because what I did is I recasted it next to a wall, which makes it undodgeable. So the script is like, malfunction, impossible to dodge, flash the Q. Do you see this? It's undodgeable if you recast here. Oh, man. Also, 0 response to the missing ability. When ability is near miss, 0 response. Human response is to panic every time when my E comes out, because my E is like the most important ability in my kit. Human reaction would panic. Dodging my W with a tumble. Here I wanted to save this guy, so I push him away. Nah, but this is just crazy. Also here, I don't think she panics. This is another like human check right here. When I do Q like this, humans panic. She just like sidesteps. This felt very unhuman. Look what happens. First of all, no Vayne ever, when there's a squishy Velkoz like this ulting, would care about you ulting. She would just kill you. Not to mention, I'm literally 1 hit after the tumble. And she tumbles, and watch what her script does. She tumbles, but because I'm ulting, script wants to interrupt me. It wants to interrupt the channel. Because script is afraid of the channel ability. It's like instantly going to interrupt. So she cancels her auto attack, which would execute me, to knock me away. And then she chases me to kill me. Do you see how stupid this is? I think here comes mid lane. Shenanigans. Watch this. Watch this Q. It's undodgeable. Because I recast it here. Script makes it go avoid the initial one, and then the second one hits. Because this is undodgeable. Tumble is down and cooldown. See? That's really good placement that can beat the script, provided she doesn't have a tumble. So what I was explaining earlier, the only way to hit a scripter really with Velkoz Q is to not shoot directly into her because she's gonna avoid it, but to shoot slightly past so the script ignores, and then recast when it's really close so the script doesn't have time to respond. We're just baiting her in, like with the script here. I think she dies here, right? We chase her down. But look what happened. Every human in the history would run away. You shoot W to the right side, she goes down. I shoot Q like over her shoulder, and I'm gonna recast it behind her to make her go into us, because she's gonna die if she stays. Any human would just reset. They got the dragon, they got objective. Watch this. Okay, I recast it there. I think that's where I felt it. That's triple dodge. I think that's where I first time felt that she could be scripting. Because I didn't have too much interaction with her before. That triple dodge, because my E placement was really good. No response. Okay. Now the script tries to run away on the closest edge. Right? Which is left here. Script goes left. He, I'm guessing, manually interrupts the script moving right. And now the script wants to go down because it's closer on this side. I think that felt like an override. I love how ABBA and Free just don't even like, they just don't give a fuck. One thing that's kind of cool about them is, because when you're mostly finding like this React content, it's gonna like lean to one extreme side of the political spectrum, and they're gonna, like, obviously everyone's like their personality influence their politics, but they don't seem like possessed. They don't seem to like steer it purposefully in one direction. They just kind of like do it for fun and humor. As in my idea, that's kind of how it should be done. Because you have a lot of people who just they're comedians in real life. Yeah, there you go. Because like a lot of these commentators, they're just like, you know what they're gonna say before even clicking on the fucking video. Because you know, like if you tune on the video of like whatever, like Ben Shapiro, if you watch like Vosh, if you watch yeah, like those types of people, like you're just gonna know they're gonna lean in like certain direction. They're gonna justify whatever the fucking crazy position they can from their point of view. It's very boring, you know? Boring to watch. You get nothing of substance in there. They're just jerking themselves off. Demisexuals basically prioritize how you feel about someone over their appearance, like the way they make you feel turns rather than looks. I feel like people are just like splitting this into like infinite labels. It's like, you do realize like every person is different. There are 30, like I keep saying this, but there are 30 trillion cells in your body. And you cannot fall into the most basic category people categorize. You will be different in some cases and same in some cases. So why the fuck would you even try to define it? Like, why do you need to have that as your primary characteristic? Oh, I want to be known as the demisexual or dissexual. Like, just do what you want to do. Nobody cares. I mean, you're attracted to these people, you're attracted to those people. That's your thing. Like, look up those people and find them, you know? I feel like people are really trying hard to distinguish themselves in some way and like have a specific category. Maybe I'm being ignorant here, honestly, but I don't really see a good reason to split yourself up too much, like, and try to invent like categories for like every type of attraction that you can have. Because there's infinite people in the world, so you can have infinite like attractions. And you're gonna like cut yourself off from like all of them so you can have like one specific one. And then like also, what makes you think like you can consciously like elaborate what is your, you can eloquently articulate what is your preference? Because you don't know what you like. That's the worst thing. Like if you ask like a kid, well, what's your preferred partner? Like they're gonna tell you like, he's gonna have a job, he's gonna be rich, he's gonna do that, he's gonna like look like that. You don't fucking know. You're gonna marry someone like way later who doesn't even like come close to those fucking parameters because you met them in a different scenario, you met them in a specific like setting. Like, you don't fucking know what you want. The labels, yeah, obviously, the labels are there to make it easier. But I mean, by saying, like, do you understand, like, the homosexual, like, straight and homosexual is, or heterosexual, basically is exclusivity. It implies some sort of exclusivity on that. So when you try to differentiate on, like, tiny different characteristics between, like, personality, that means you're excluding literally everything else, which they even said it's not true because sometimes I'll do that, sometimes I'll do that, which makes me believe it's just like a fucking characteristic of who you are, and you're just trying to classify yourself even though you can't really. Does that make sense? Does that track? Because you can't say, oh, I'm this sexual, and you're just gonna shift it like when you meet a different person. Because then you remove the exclusivity part, which negates the whole point. Just say, I like smart people. Oh, I like people with abs. I like people who are fucking hot. You know, I like people who look feminine or like whatever, you know? See, like, I know Kakashi here in the fucking chat. If If women have 8 legs, he's down, you know? Because he's that, like, he's spider-sexual. Arachnosexual. He's down bad. That he is. Okay. Mostly farming, boring lane so far. That's probably a fucking thing on Twitter. Everything is a thing on Twitter. It's just that people try to trivialize human experience and human physiology to such a degree that they're severely underestimating it. Like, humans are so fucking complex beyond belief, and I don't know. Don't know most people are like equipped to define themselves. Really good combo. Nice. Got a flash. How to manage to play on 150 ping? This is insanely hard. Yes, it is. I can get used to it though. Worst part for me is like actually conversing with the chat the entire fucking time and trying to like keep different topics in my head while still playing the game and focusing. That's a bit more difficult than, because attention is a resource and just diverging it is not smart when you're trying to try hard. But I don't know, we got into this conversation, it's pretty interesting. Yeah, I have no issues with the whole, like, simplifying conversation and, like, the general discourse will, like, invent new words for that very fact. Like, for that reason, because it's easier to converse, because you're gonna convey different meanings. But when you violate your own meanings, it makes no sense, because then you just add confusion to the mix and just... Yeah, like, I don't know, I don't fucking know. It comes across like you're just doing it to like be slightly different, if that makes sense. Oh shit, good play by him. Oh, that's not good. Lee Sin seems like a decent player. Not happy about that one. Not happy about that one. Lee Sin seems good. Fuck. My bad there. Greedy. Should have recalled. Trying to define yourself is basically the human condition. I would disagree, kinda. In my experience, or like in my personal experience, the way I do it is like trying to discover yourself, not define yourself. Because definitions are restrictive. If one tries to like deduce something with insufficient data, you can lead yourself to wrong conclusions. Defining yourself is to an extent arrogant. Discovering yourself is a different thing. Because then again, like if like I've lived 26 years. If you ask me to define myself, I can't fucking define myself. But I have a general sense of who I am and what I like and what I do, because I discovered those things and I'm still discovering, because again, like, your body's so fucking complex. Your biochemistry dictates all of your emotions and like, what do you do? It's super fucking complex. Ah, that's awkward. Oh, this guy's too good. Oh no, he's too good. He played the vision perfectly there. Okay, we just farm up, I guess. I get paranoid when I think what the fuck I am. I find it really thrilling to think about like who you are. It's so fucking cool. It's so cool. Like, you can think of it in like different resolutions and different levels of who you might be. It's ridiculously cool. Yeah, we're gonna lose this. Don't know why he engaged. Definitely don't know why he engaged. Yeah, I have no idea why he engaged. We're not gonna win that. Bro, why our enemy is good? Oh. That was my only play. The panic factor to try to burst. Yeah, we got one. It's not terrible. It's very cool to think why you became the person you are. Yeah, I feel like that one is all like... That one can uncover quite a lot. Because you can look at your past experience and like try to deduce like why you are, like why you develop certain traits. It has very practical value, I would say. What's the point of being alive? Well, in basic Darwinistic sense, is to procreate. That is why you're alive. You were born to procreate. Why? Because a replicator, selfish gene wants you to. Why? Because it benefits him, because he gets to replicate then. Siddhartha? It's all about inhabiting illegals and finding out if you don't fit them. Interesting. Haven't heard of it before. What do you think about simulation theory? I'm not that impressed. Simulation theory was here for a really long time. Has super high merit to it because it makes a lot of sense and it's very likely, statistically speaking. Logically speaking, it's extremely likely that we are living in a simulation. The thing about it is, much like the God hypothesis right now, it's pretty boring. Like, it doesn't offer you anything, really. Because, let's presume you are living in a simulation. Okay? What then? You can't ever conclusively prove that you are in there. It's unfalsifiable. You can't ever leave the simulation. Even if you can't leave the simulation, then you can ask yourself, is that a simulation? So it's kind of pointless to that degree. So the only thing you can do is live as if your life is real. Because your experiences are real. You experience pain and everything else. So simulation theory doesn't really do anything in that regard. Also, there are irrational numbers, which kind of, to an extent, are a bit of a hiccup in terms of the simulation theory. Because in our understanding of the coding and computers, to have irrational numbers would leak all of your memory, and it would be pretty bad. Now, alien species might have gone around that, or maybe they don't even do it in those kinds of concepts at all, but... But it's a decent, like, deterrent of simulation theory. Once you understand the simulation the first time, you'll probably be intelligent enough to do it again. Like, again, depends on the level of simulation. Maybe the initial one is super simplistic and is designed for you to leave. And the second, like, is designed so you can't leave and your perception can't go behind it. So it's just, it could be like a zoo. Nice. lot of damage there, man. I'm impressed. She hurts. Gone deep con. Well, I don't fucking know. We're just like, we're watching an Abba and Preach video laughing, and now we're just here. Life is weird.
An ally has been slain.
But it's a pretty cool conversation. I'd really like to talk to someone who's like an absolute expert on simulation theory, because to me, I really don't see the merit of it. Like, everyone's fascinated with it. Like, you heard Elon Musk about it, talk about it. You heard Neil deGrasse Tyson like explain about it, like how it's very probable, like the probability is pretty high. But like, again, I don't see the point of it. To me, it just seems like a cotton candy. You know, it just looks good. Like, oh, simulation, grand thing. But if you can't ever leave, it's like, what is the point? Yeah, we gotta focus on this game. I really need to carry this. My team is kind of breaking. They're falling apart on the seams, so we have to play this really well. Can you pull him, you absolute monkey?
Enemy double kill.
Oh, they're playing this well. The only way to win is to like 1-by-1 them. Interrupting Dragon? Nice! That's my boy! And now they have to be losing here. Guys? Nice. 1-by-1, 1-by-1. Okay, I need to reset the aggro. You're going too deep. You're going way too deep. You're kind of stupid, unfortunately. Unfortunately, you seem to be a bit stupid, but hey. That was such a good play, man, but... I can try to bait this. Is she fucking scripting? Could it be that she's scripting? Do you see that movement? Holy fuck. The Vayne movement was really weird right there. Because she did like a triple juke in like half a second. It was like, brrr, you know, she kind of glitched when I zoned her with my ability. Could be like a super high APM. But it also could be like her input getting like conflicted with the input of the script. Very interesting. Yeah, we kill him, we kill him, we kill him, we kill him. Just stun him. One of these days, man. Their Lee Sin is really good. That was really, really weird. Don't want to jump to conclusions, but I really want to rewatch that and see like if it fits more criteria of the script. Nice. Good job. Perfect timing on that one. Yeah, I'm really fed. I can carry this. Team just has to play around me. Hey, Zusha. Lurk, baby, lurk. God, I love the soundtrack. It's so good. Can't dodge Noldosar. Can't dodge Viego. Can't dodge most of the grave shit, so... It's not a huge deal in this type of game. Fucks me up completely, though. If she's scripting, she would go really forward and try to, like, use it to the utmost degree. We just don't do enough damage.
Enemy double kill.
If the team was faster, we could win that easily. They really overextended for me. Good engage by Lee Sin. I should have flashed it earlier.
Triple kill.
We have a useless ADC perma splitting. Remina respecting. It's not Vayne. It's Oli. It's not Vayne. We just have to be there.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
They literally win every fight with me. Yeah, if your cooldown is running, it doesn't matter if you buy infinite CDR. Only when you cast the ability. Okay, I think I lost the game there by trying to make that play. I really think my team should have been there. There's no objective to take but mid lane turret. We need to group mid. We need to group mid and siege with me. I can bait a good fight and we win. Like that was a theoretically a good fight if we were there. We wouldn't get better than that. I lived super long. It was extremely punishable. They had to invest so much to even get me.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Interesting. Oh, he's gonna die any second now. I gotta shove mid for Dragon Prio. He's gonna trade himself. We have to fight Dragon. He will die 100%.
An ally has been slain.
No! Okay, what a good kick, man. Yeah, Vayne is winning this. Talia will come around me eventually. So you, man. No. Okay, I got one. I can get the form. Nope.
An ally has been slain.
Yeah. She ran into my abilities there. We still can't kill her. Good kick by Lee. We knew Talia timer, so I knew she was gonna kill me. She wasn't there. There was a decent chance to make that play. Stop fucking pinging and typing, you cunts. Play the game.
Your turret has been destroyed.
No, I don't think I did. Could be just moderation from like the Discord. I haven't done anything on Discord like since forever. Ever, I don't think.
Such fascinating.
I don't fuck with Discord. I don't know how it works
League
really.
of Mold, let's go.
League of Mold, what's up, Criminal Beef? How you doing, bud? Welcome back, thanks for 23. Well, that was really good movement there. No, that's not gonna work. Nautilus is overextending engage. That's not winning long term at all. Yeah, sucks our primary engage is a really, really terrible player. Otherwise would have been pretty free. This game would have been super free otherwise.
An enemy is dominating.
Greedy for grapes. Greedy for Truben. Okay, I get decap now. She has no MR. Hopefully we can burst her. Bro, I always imagine Trobin to be like Dustin from Stranger Things, if you guys have seen. Trobin is straight up Dustin. Am I the only one? The hair is accurate, extremely accurate. I'm telling you.
Your turret
She might be cocky enough to attempt this. And we can win this. Nodus just has to press R. We stand here. They're gonna stay. I think they're gonna stay because these guys are gonna go this way. Yeah, it's really bad. What in the fuck was that?
enemy double kill.
To be fair, our comp is shit. Yeah, he's gonna live. No? Nice. We're actually doing some damage, damn. Oh, did you see the juke back there? She tumbled and mid-tumble she was walking back. Holy fuck, dude. Oh no. Oh no. What is she doing? Vayne, my guy. What in the fuck is that?
Your turret has been destroyed.
That was kinda crazy, man. Oh, you're scripting lol, so boring. Team is starting to catch on. Can't believe these guys laned against her and they didn't know. Could be also the reason why they're tilting and flaming Nautilus, because he couldn't get hooks early in lane. That's why they lost. Can you go fucking into it? If you guys die and lose Baron, I will report all of you, every single one of you. If you have split push and you're trying to die.
An ally has been slain. An enemy
Nah, but you guys are trolling so fucking hard.
An ally
You
has
cleanly lost Baron, randomly fighting.
team has destroyed a turret.
Cleanly lost Baron for absolutely no fucking reason. I guess this would have been free even if she wasn't scripting. Our bot lane would have been relevant. We'd have a much higher chance of winning. It's not terrible though, it's fine. Still winnable, I guess. We do have fuck ton of damage in our comp. Not conclusively, but it's about 80% guess from my end that she's scripting. I don't really throw that accusation easily though. Kind of testing by shooting like these you know how in chess when you can do a move that like only humans can really react to, if that makes sense. I'm trying to do some moves that a human would react to, but the robot could just ignore it willingly, you know. So I'm doing that to kind of test it. Seems pretty sussy. Because if I throw a Q just outside of her range, every human would try to run away from the Q, but the robot wouldn't care because it's like just millimeter off and the robot knows it's not gonna hit, right? So that was the Q that transpired earlier in the mid. Oh, we still got the Baron money. We're still chilling. I got Void Staff. That should be good. Damage spike. Sit on Vel'koz. Don't sit on me, please, Nautilus. Your ass is sweaty. Yo, that's warded. That's warded, dude. Oh, they're dead. Okay, only one dead. Please don't die, Viego. We need Viego. Okay, I'll kill one. It's fine. Maybe I won't kill one. Nice, we hit it. We hit her. We hit her. We hit her. We hit her. Don't die, don't die. Okay, that's kind of good. Bro, that movement speed kind of crazy. Bitch.
Aced.
That gives us a decent timer because she died after the fight. These kills are very, very important. Okay. Yeah, let's just get a bunch of AP next fight. Is gonna end the game. They're contesting Soul Point. There's Baron on the game. Lucian's pretty strong though. He hurts like a truck, which is really good. He can kind of delete Vayne in an instant. Yeah, I'm coming in. I'm coming in. I got her. I got her. I got her. Got her. He's gone. Kill Talia. I zone. Nice. There you go. There you go, you beautiful bastards. We should get both. Both. I don't know if we can end. No, we can't end.
Shut down.
Nice. True damage expired, he lives. Let me push mid and you do Drake into Nash. I don't need you mid to die, okay? No, risky as fuck in solo queue to end there, cause people do stupid shit. I don't trust you to end there. We get both and we win. Great game. Why is it so fucking difficult? Why is it so difficult to get 2 free objectives and you win the game? It really sucks, man. No! Okay, nice. Good job. He did it. I do so much damage here. So much fucking damage, dude. Vayne getting knocked up, knocked up, knocked up. No? Okay. I got TP, it's fine. Huge play, man. Okay, now we try to force a kill. Talia will overextend to defend. We try to kill her. She might be like there. Please don't get cheesed. Please don't get cheesed. Let me counter cheese her. Okay, she's mid there. Cool. I'm repositioning. I'm repositioning. I missed it. I got her. No, I don't. Maybe I do. Nice! We need to tempo him because I didn't want him to regroup in 5v5. Now we get double inhib. Now we get double inhib. If they make a mistake, we get all. Kill him. I'm the only one doing the call! We have Lucian fucking recalling! Did he recall? I think he went top side. And I'm the only one going bottom side. Good hit by Lee Sin. My flash was 1 second. I was gonna pop E and then flash away. My flash was legit 1 second. Okay, I don't think they can end. I hate this fucking game. He said I'm B. Why would you be? Why would you be when we get the fucking double inhib? 2 inhib is free game, by the way. If we are 5v3, we do it. Simple as that. Yeah, we have to give up an inhib here. If they try to end within the game, they can't end. But the game kind of resets, which is not good. Okay, we need one good team fight now. Yeah, it's kind of difficult conversing with the teammates. They just don't listen at all. Huge don't overall, dude. My blue is gone. They didn't even want to like... Wait, is it not gone? Oh, he took it! He didn't even ping me. Yo, blue is up. He literally just fucking took it. Why would you take that from me? That dodge! Did you see her dodge, man? I think that's as conclusive as it gets, guys. Oh my god, guys. That Vayne dodge while she was stealthing, like running away. Because I predicted her tumble. I literally predicted her fucking tumble and she's still dodging my shit. It's fine, I don't care. You just accelerate the game. Talia can't defend. Beating a scripter on 150 ping. Oh my god. Nice, good job. Nodens did something. Let's go. She has no Zonias from last time. Oh, he's gonna die. What is he doing? Smartest Viego player in the world. Please fucking end it, guys. Give me that LP, bitch! Give me that shit. I'll take it. Nom nom nom. Very easy. Ah. Ah, that's nice. Ah, that is very nice. Oh, man. Holy shit. What a game. Good job. Good job, guys. Incredible. That must be frustrating for enemies. Lee Sin played really well. Like, you can tell. You can tell a difference when someone is good. Like, Vayne made some shitty, super shitty decisions. Right? Her decision making was really fucking bad. Her, like, where she goes in team fights when she engages.